Welcome to our sixth qualitative course in this series, and in this course we're going to talk about data analysis. The world of qualitative research is vast and intricate. It provides a deep dive into human emotions, experiences, and perceptions. But once you've gathered all this rich data, how do we make sense of it? Welcome to the first step in our journey towards qualitative data analysis. At its core, QDA is about making the implicit explicit. It's the process of systematically analyzing qualitative data to derive understandings and insights. It's about transforming raw narratives into structured and comprehensible findings. Imagine for a second that you've just wrapped up a series of in-depth interviews. You're sitting upon hours of recordings and pages upon pages of notes. The task, of course, might seem daunting, but with a structured approach, you will navigate through. So I'm going to divide qualitative data analysis into 3 stages. The first stage is called pilot coding. Before diving headfirst into the data, it's wise to test the waters. Start by selecting between 3 and 5 transcripts, engage with your colleagues or other fellow researchers, and begin the process of pilot coding. This initial phase will help to identify potential codes and themes, laying the groundwork for a coding schema or a code book that will guide your journey through the data. The second stage is initial coding of the remaining transcripts. With your preliminary code book in your hand, embark on your journey to code all the remaining transcripts. But remember, at each stage, qualitative analysis is dynamic. Every 5 interviews or so, this is a rule I follow, just pause and reflect. Meet with your colleagues and talk about what those previous 5 transcripts said. Refine your coding schema, adjust your code book, and ensure that you're continuing to capture the essence of your data. And finally, the third stage is focus coding and theme development. As you progress through initial coding, you'll notice things are starting to make a bit more sense. The patterns are emerging and are a bit clearer to you than they were during earlier stages. This stage is focus coding, and it's really about refining those initial codes that you've been developing in the previous 2 stages. In this stage, it's important to dive deeper, identify nuances, and start sketching out the outlines of each theme and sub-theme. The analogy I use myself to better understand this stage is kind of like watching a picture from a camera come into focus. In this video, we've embarked on the initial steps of turning raw data into structured findings. But I've kept this at a very high level because in the coming videos, we're going to dive deep into each of these stages. This is the journey of discovery, of understanding, and of deep reflection. Join me in the next video as we talk about the iterative and dynamic nature of qualitative data analysis. But that's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please let us know by liking, share, subscribing. Until the next video. Take care.